What's up everybody, Steven C. Killer here. It's time for a new reaction video. But before that, 75% of you guys watching are not subscribed. Now recently, I was able to obtain the silver play button because we hit 100,000 subscribers. Now I'm pushing myself forward even further. We're going for 300,000 subscribers. We can't hit this goal if you're not part of this community, so hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Join the Discord so you don't miss out on any of my videos when I go live on Twitch, live on YouTube, or I upload a video. Links in the description. Don't forget, I do want to upgrade from silver to gold at one point. So help me out today and hit that subscribe button. Now, let's get into the video. What's up everybody, Steven Z. Killer here, bringing another reaction to some more Five Nights at Freddy's! And you guys always seem to bring up this on my live streams, and I get quite a few questions in the comments. And here are just a couple examples. Steven, are you going to watch the movie? Steven, what's your thoughts on the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Steven, did you do a reaction of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Steven, what's your rating of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Before we get into this video, the Honest Trailer. By the way, I don't do a lot of reactions to Honest Trailer, but I thought because of it being a Five Nights at Freddy's movie one, and since the topic is still pretty hot and everyone's still asking me these questions who are not aware of everything. By the way, please check out the channel daily. I upload twice a day almost. And if anything, I at least upload a video every day, but I've been pushing myself to upload two times a day, so check out all the content and don't miss out on anything because a lot of you guys have missed out. I did do a reaction to the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. The full-length reaction is exclusive over on my Discord through a link through my basically OnlyFans page. If you guys are interested, go ahead, go that route. If you guys want to support me that way, you don't have to. There is a YouTube version, but it's an edited down, heavily transformative, all that kind of stuff. If you guys are interested, there is a movie reaction on the channel, but it's like a little bit more than 30 minutes out of the 2-hour movie. So now going into this, before we dive into this, now my mindset was my expectations were low for this movie. I wasn't thinking it was going to be an outright blockbuster movie, groundbreaking, anything like that, movie of the decade, nothing like that. But I was hoping it would be decent. It wouldn't be bad. And maybe it would be a spark in the right direction for the FNAF community to enjoy. I will say my rating in the movie when I the moment I got out of watching the movie, I felt like I'd give it a 6.5 out of 10. That was my rating at the point. Now that I've digested, thought about it, watched some other people's reviews, watched the movie a second time myself, tried to basically go at it with a mindset of perspective when it came to story. My biggest problem was the direction and the pacing and the way certain things happened in the movie that just went out of nowhere in some sense. And I agree with a lot of the criticisms, but at the same time there are some criticisms that are just stupid, let's be honest. And I think this movie's okay. It is not fantastic. It is not like a 2 out of 10. It is not anywhere near as bad as Dragon Ball Evolution when it comes to movies that are supposed to represent certain things. And I will safely say at this point in time, after digesting, after a while, after thinking about it, and with my issues and even some more issues I agree with that were pointed out in other reviews that I watched, I give the movie just a solid 5 out of 10. It is like right in the middle. It is underwhelming for what I wanted. It is an underwhelming movie, but I'm okay with the movie kind of situation. I understand where they're going. Now, where they were going, do I completely agree with? No. But Scott himself was in leagues of making this movie. I feel like the movie deserved to be maybe like, I don't know, 45 minutes longer. Make it a 2.5 hour movie. Because there's scenes and there's moments in the movie that just felt out of place or was missing some context. Like something. So I feel like the movie was too short, and because of the fact that it stayed with an hour and let's be honest, it was an hour and 40-minute movie. It was like an hour and 49-minute, but end credits, all that stuff. So I'll give it even 1 hour and 40 minutes. So it was a 100-minute movie. I feel like if it was more like a 2.5 hour movie to 2:40, that would have been way better, and having more time to basically, I don't know. It grossing wise, it did well. I know in like the U.S. and stuff like that, not like in the worldwide, but I know in the U.S. it got like it did better than some other I think it did better in the first weekend than even Sonic's movie, but did not beat Mario's. I saw that post. But yeah, I think, I don't know if you guys will agree with me, but I just think that there were certain elements of the movie that could have been way better, and it would have made the movie a little bit more solid. It feels like they went too safe with the movie, and they had some interesting choices that I don't think that helped the movie, but it wasn't terrible for the movie. So that is my honest feelings. Well over a couple weeks after watching the movie and digesting, and even watching the second time on my own time. That's just it. So let's check out this honest trailer. Usually these things are pretty funny. I've seen a lot of them in the past. I honestly haven't watched one of these in years though. But these are always a good time to watch. I thought, hey, let's break it down. Let's get a little bit on it. And let's give you guys an honest review with my thoughts before going in it. And let's watch the honest trailers, I guess, breakdown of the trailer or the movie itself. So let's see if it's pretty accurate. By the way, the link will be down below in the description for the original video, like always. Show your support by liking and subscribing like I have to Screen Junkies.
From indie game developer Scott Cawthon, that we all got.
That's always the picture I see of Scott.
Start somewhere. Comes an adaptation.
That was his first game? What the? Okay.
Of his biggest hit that pulled off the sets, animatronics, and deep cut references that define the franchise, but forgot to follow one simple rule: don't make everything else boring. In what feels like more than 5 nights.
Oh, they're going to be harsh on this movie. That is another thing. There was a lot of scenes that just felt a little unnecessary with some moments.
At Freddy's. Do you pay rent? Then you're probably too old to know about FNAF, the game equivalent of a Jack-in-the-Box. That's either that's pretty goddamn accurate right there. a game about watching screens until monsters pop out, or a metagame about grown men screaming until view counts go up. But the real reason behind its staying power is the steady drip of dark and twisted lore. Okay.
That let's be honest, they made that very, very mundane compared to what truly should have happened.
I'll put it this way for the olds. Imagine Pong, but after every round, they hint that left paddle got molested.
Whoa!
When you need to make a 6.5-foot bunny look menacing, you call 5.5-foot actor Josh Hutcherson. He's playing.
Dude, no, you don't go after a man's height. That's not fair.
Mike, caretaker of his sister, Abs.
Hey, Abs, you ready?
Mike's your standard deadbeat dad archetype in brother form.
I don't care. Do whatever you want. I'm hardly fit to be raising a kid.
We want Abby.
Okay.
because he's too busy searching for his other missing sibling. By taking pills and hoping the answers come to him in a dream? Yeah, I actually tried that for my forklift operator test. It's not gonna work. When he's
You know, saying that out loud is pretty ridiculous. The whole concept. I get what they were going for, but it is pretty ridiculous.
not asleep, which is most of the movie, Mike's hanging out with this Dr. Cop MD, professor at large.
Can I help you, officer?
I'm a certified EMT. Wow. You really didn't do your homework, did you?
As they join forces to protect his sister from a ridiculous, over-the-top villain. No, not Freddy.
You are wretched, rotten little beast!
Not him either.
And this degenerate is who they entrust with the well-being of a mentally ill child.
There she is.
Yeah, this was kind of out of left field. And I'm going to say, the storyline that they gave for her and stuff like that to be in the movie, you definitely wanted, it was one of those moments where you were like, I want to punch her in the face so she has to drink out of a straw. But they quickly just subsided a lot of things that made it just, why was it even in the movie? It didn't matter.
And Jane, an evil caricature who's scheming to take Abby away because, Mike's broke, so it's not for the child support. Why would she hire a lawyer and a goon squad to take a kid she doesn't even like? Maybe she's the killer. Maybe she took out Mike's family. Maybe she's the yellow bunny Abby tried to warn us about. I mean, obviously not. But if we stretch that out for 16 more minutes, we got ourselves a film theory.
Wow. Wow!
Theory.
Meet the animatronics haunting Freddy Fazbear's
I will say the animatronics is probably the best thing of the movie, which with how they did everything with the animatronics was good.
Pizzeria that shockingly came out looking pretty legit. Oh, that's why. Controlling these ghost child corpse mascot turduckens is William Afton, yet another American business owner trying to automate his workforce. Played by fan favorite Matthew Lillard, who's completed his quadrilogy of gangly guys obsessed with death. Together.
Wait. This guy
completed his quadrilogy of gangly.
This guy was Shaggy? I don't know these other two movies, but Shaggy. Oh wow.
Guys obsessed with.
Shaggy became the monster in the future. He was the one behind the mask later down the line. Who took Scoop from you? Who took Scoop?
With death. Together, these monsters will terrify your imagination. And only your imagination. Because this PG-13 movie comes pre-censored for your next middle school sleepover.
Yeah, I feel like I understand why they did PG-13. Trust me. It's easier, it makes more money than a rated R movie. But this definitely, I hope in the future they do make another one, maybe with Freddy Fazbear. Not Freddy Fazbear. I mean, the Family Diner one, Fredbear's Family Diner, and that one could be rated R with the whole setup for William. Like, that's another thing, is they really didn't go much on William's like reasoning, and it was just like, I even said this way before the movie. The movie needs to have a lot of development for William's actions and for it to work out well. If you're not a fan of this movie, you're going to get lost and not knowing or understanding what the fuck is going on.
Okay, you guys. Mom and Dad are asleep. Put on Willy's Wonderland.
So head out to a theater.
I still need to watch that movie. I haven't watched it. But I watched the review, and somebody made the joke of even Willy's Wonderland was better. There was another movie they referenced, something about bananas. I kind of remember but that wasn't that like a YouTube fan made thing? The Banana Splits, I think it was called, or something like that. They said those movies were better than this one, which I laughed at.
Because you definitely are paying for Peacock. For a film that's like the Avengers for little cousins. And baby's first horror film for everyone else. But But
That was probably the most surprising part of the movie. The fact that that woman, who, to be honest, didn't deserve that death, wasn't part, really, like, of the destruction of the pizzeria. And I think she had the worst death of all of them, where she's grabbed, pulled in, and chomped in half.
did so well at the box office, we're sure to get 100 sequels.
I always come back.
And every indie game with an annoying fan base is about to get the big screen treatment. No. No. No!
Although I think an Undertale movie wouldn't be that bad, but I would say it had to be animated. And like, animated really well-wise.
Starring Charles Unemployment Cheese. Pilot the Ella Abbey, or Garrett will have to do it again. We have Jennifer Lawrence at home.
Now, let's take off this mask and see who you really are. Why, it's old man Lillard.
Don't tell Mike the babysitter's dead.
I can't believe
Aren't
the
I a
actor that played
stinker?
Shaggy is
Scare
him.
Bear Stare. Oxy Cottontail.
Bird, the bird's a turd.
What does the fox slay? And Jump Scare. Just kidding. Jump Scare. Never mind. Jump Scare made you look.
To be honest, there wasn't really that many jump scares, like, and most of them were really very mid jump scares.
Look, Jump Scare. Got you again. Jump Scare. Okay, I'm done. And Jump Scare. Nights of the Living Dead Kids.
It's not just their ghosts that are inside of those machines. It's their bodies.
Why would he stuff the bodies into big animal suits instead of just cooking them into the pizzas? The children's menu pun is right there.
That was really dark. Alright. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Like I said, I don't do a lot of these ones. I thought this would be a fun, different change of pace and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Stay tuned for more. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and check out more videos on the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, later.